You already know that feeling. That moment when your legs start burning halfway up a hill and your lungs feel like they're being squeezed by something invisible. Your heart is pounding so hard you can almost hear it. And somewhere in your brain a voice starts whispering that maybe you should just stop. Maybe today isn't the day. Maybe you'll try again tomorrow. That voice has stolen more progress from more people than any injury ever could. And here's what nobody tells you. The people who finally broke through that wall, the ones who went from gassing out after 30 seconds to running like machines, they didn't find some complicated secret. They found something brutally simple. 20 minutes. A hill. And a method that forces your body to adapt faster than almost anything else in the world of fitness. Stay with me because in the next few minutes I'm going to show you exactly how this works, why it works so well, and how you can start today even if you feel completely out of shape right now. But first, real quick, if you've been grinding for weeks or months and you're not seeing the stamina gains you expected, there's a structured training system linked in the description below. A lot of people who are exactly where you are right now used it and saw results that genuinely surprised them. It won't be accessible forever, and honestly, if you're not ready to commit, it's probably not for you anyway. But if you're serious, check it out after this video. Now let's get into it. Picture this. You're standing at the bottom of a hill. It's early morning. The air is cool, your shoes are on, and for the first time in a long time you're not overthinking it. You just run. That image might feel far away right now. Maybe you've been stuck in a cycle where you try to push your cardio, get winded way faster than you want to, feel embarrassed or frustrated, and then quietly back off. Maybe you've watched other people seem to run effortlessly and wondered what's wrong with you. Maybe you've told yourself you're just not built for this kind of thing. Let me be completely straight with you. Nothing is wrong with you. Your body is doing exactly what untrained bodies do. It's protecting itself. The problem isn't your willpower. The problem isn't your genetics. The problem is that nobody gave you the right tool. Hill sprints are that tool. Here's why this matters so much physiologically. When you run on flat ground, your body finds a rhythm and gets comfortable. Comfort is the enemy of adaptation. The moment your body gets comfortable, it stops changing. But when you run uphill, everything changes. Your glutes fire harder. Your cardiovascular system gets hammered in a completely different way. Your lungs are forced to work at maximum capacity in short, intense bursts. And that's exactly the stimulus your body needs to build what athletes call explosive stamina. Explosive stamina isn't just about running longer. It's about being able to go hard, recover fast, and go hard again. It's the difference between someone who can jog slowly for an hour and someone who can sprint, catch their breath, and sprint again. One of those people looks and performs like an athlete. The other one just survives. Here's the part that changes everything for most people. 20 minutes is enough, not an hour, not 45 minutes. 20 minutes of hill sprints done correctly will produce more cardiovascular adaptation than almost any other workout you can do. Research in the world of high-intensity interval training consistently shows that short maximal effort intervals drive massive improvements in VO2 max, which is the scientific measure of how efficiently your body uses oxygen. And VO2 max is the single biggest predictor of your cardiovascular endurance. More oxygen efficiency means you stop gassing out so fast. It means that burning sensation in your legs comes later and later each week. It means your heart recovers between efforts in seconds instead of minutes. Now let me walk you through exactly how a 20-minute hill sprint session is structured, because this is where most people make mistakes that kill their results before they even start. The first thing you need is a hill that takes you somewhere between 8 and 15 seconds to sprint up. Not a gentle slope, a real hill. One that makes your legs work. If it feels too easy on the first rep, find a steeper one. The incline is the whole point. You start with 5 minutes of walking or very easy jogging at the base. This isn't optional. Your tendons, your Achilles, your calves, they all need this. Skipping the warm-up on hill sprints is how people get hurt. And getting hurt means weeks of zero progress, which is the worst possible outcome. After your warm-up, here's what your session looks like. You sprint up the hill at full effort. Everything you have. Not 80%, not a comfortable fast jog. Full effort. When you get to the top, you turn around and walk back down slowly. The walk down is your recovery. It's not wasted time, it's strategic. Your heart rate drops, your legs recover just enough, and then you go again. In a 20-minute session, most people complete somewhere between 8 and 12 sprints depending on hill length and fitness level. And here's the beautiful part. Week 1, you might do 8 sprints and feel completely destroyed. Week 3, you're doing 10 sprints and recovering faster. Week 6, 12 sprints, and you're not even hitting the wall the way you used to. That progression, those numbers climbing week after week, that's your body transforming in real time. Pattern interrupt. Stop and think about this for a second. 6 weeks from now is going to happen whether you do anything or not. 6 weeks from now, you could be exactly where you are today, or you could be someone whose cardiovascular system has fundamentally changed. The timeline is the same. The only variable is what you do with it. Back to the structure. After your hill repeats, you finish with 3 to 5 minutes of walking. Easy, slow walking. Let your heart rate come down naturally. Don't sit down immediately, don't stop cold, walk it out. This cool down is how you protect your heart and keep your recovery smooth for the next session. Now here's where I want to talk about something that most fitness content completely ignores, and it's the reason so many people quit hill sprints after 1 week. The first session will be hard, not regular hard, humbling hard. You might only manage 5 sprints before your legs give out. You might need longer recovery walks, you might feel like your lungs are staging a rebellion, and your brain is going to interpret all of that as a sign that you can't do this, that you're too far behind, that it's pointless. That interpretation is a lie. What your body is actually doing in that moment is exactly what we want it to do. It's being pushed to its limit, and your limit is the only place where adaptation happens. Elite athletes know this. Every person who has ever built serious stamina knows this. The suffering of the first few sessions is not a sign of failure. It's a sign that the process is working. The athletes who push through that initial discomfort consistently report that somewhere around session 4 or 5 something clicks. The recovery between sprints feels a little shorter. The burning comes a little later. The walk back down starts to feel like an actual recovery instead of just barely surviving. That click, that moment, is one of the most rewarding feelings in fitness. And it's available to you. Here's something else worth knowing. Hill sprints are remarkably low impact compared to other high-intensity cardio. Running downhill is hard on your knees. Sprinting on flat pavement hammers your joints. But sprinting uphill forces your foot to land beneath your body in a more natural position, dramatically reducing the stress on your knees and shins. This is why runners dealing with shin splints often find that hill sprints actually help them recover while still training hard. The incline does the work, not the impact. This is why elite sprinters, professional soccer players, rugby athletes, and competitive cyclists all use hill sprints as a core part of their conditioning. Not because it's trendy, because it works faster than almost anything else. Now let me paint you a different picture. It's 8 weeks from now. You've done 3 sessions a week consistently. You wake up one morning and you realize something has changed. You're walking up a flight of stairs and you're not breathing hard at the top. You're playing with your kids or your dog and you don't need to stop and catch your breath after 5 minutes. You're keeping up with people you used to fall behind. And for the first time in a long time, you feel like your body is capable of things instead of limited by things. That shift from feeling limited to feeling capable, that is what explosive stamina actually gives you. It's not just a fitness metric, it's how you experience your own life. And it starts with 20 minutes. And a hill. If you've been watching this and something in you is saying, yes, this is exactly what I need, but I need more structure, more guidance, more of a system that holds everything together, there is a training program linked in the description. I'm not going to tell you to go sign up. Honestly, if you're the kind of person who's going to watch this and do nothing with it, the program isn't going to help you either. But if something shifted while you were watching this, if you feel that urgency in your chest right now telling you that you need to move on this, then don't ignore it. Go look at what's in the description. People who have gone through it have come out the other side with stamina they genuinely didn't believe was possible for them. The window to get in won't stay open. And the version of you that hesitates is the version of you that stays exactly the same. The version of you that acts is the version that changes everything. Go check it out now.